Don't bet the Dallas Wings and Seattle Storm game before watching this video. We're gonna break down the top look to get you paid here. I'm Ronald Kabang from WagerTalk.com and themoneyballer.com. On a nice run right now, especially in the WNBA through the first half of the season, going for my third straight number one finish in the WNBA at WagerTalk. Already up over 67 units this season. That surpasses last season's season total profit. Today is $5 Tuesday at Wager Talk, and I have a 4% play up in the W. My plays rated 4% or greater are on a 28-4 run. Yeah, you heard that correctly. It is 28-4 over the last several WNBA seasons. Now let's get to this game here. Dallas Wings versus the Seattle Storm. Prior to the All-Star break, 3 of the last 4 games were on the road for the Wings. They're also starting the second half of the season with 2 games on the West Coast. They didn't have much representation at the All-Star break, All-Star game, other than Paige Beckers, though. So a little bit of some travel stuff going on, but yeah, overall, not too much as far as fatigue goes through the All-Star game. But on the Storm side, they had 3 key players at the game: Nneka Ogwumike, Gabby Williams, Skylar Diggins, even Erica Wheeler was there for the skills challenge. And prior to the break, they had 3 straight under games. Actually, 4 of their last 6 games overall saw them stay under by 13 points to the closing totals. So unders for the Storm recently. If you look at the last 10 game stats, actually, let's bring up the moneyballer.com here, actually. There you go. So I have the Wings and Storm last 10 games here. This is the schedule I mentioned earlier, the travel situation there. 2 games on the West Coast. Storm were at home, starting off the second half of the season at home, and then head to Chicago next. Historical matchups here. Both games that they played so far this season stayed under the total by at least 6 points. First game, 79-71, total at 166. Second game, 83-77, the total also at 166. The open number was 164, but I'm seeing 165 right now. So let's go to the stats here. Efficiency numbers. You can see both teams struggling over the last 10 games prior to the All-Star break. 10th and ninth in offensive rating. Storm dead last in pace. We got Wings effective field goal percentage. Both teams struggling. 12th in the league for the Wings. Storm 11th. An advantage the Wings have right here is the offensive rebounding. Other than that, the Storm, they take care of the ball. They're number 1 in turnover rate and number 1 in turnover rate force. So forcing turnovers. Storm don't get to the line a lot. They don't send opponents to the line a lot. That kind of balance this part out for the wing side. Transition buckets, fast break points. Neither team in the top half of the league there, so they're not pushing in transition. If we look at 3-point shooting, both teams are not efficient from 3. Both teams struggling within the paint as well. So a lot of things are pointing towards the under here. If I go to Killer Sports, one more thing that I saw earlier when I was capping this game, over at Killer Sports, I looked up the Storm at home as favorites of 5 points or more, because me being a Storm fan, I know they typically play down to their opponent's level, especially at home, and I just wanted to confirm that. And sure enough, 5-1 to the under, 2-4 ATS at home when favored by 5 or more points, averaging just over 78.7 points per game. But their defense does show up here. They're only allowing 70.8. So that's well below the 165 total that we're seeing. And that's kind of the way that I'm going. I think that, like I mentioned, both previous matchups went down towards the under. I just think that both the Storm are going to dictate the pace. I think that both teams are going to continue to struggle offensively to start the second half of the season, just because there was some travel issues. Obviously going to Indiana and then coming back to the West Coast. I think both teams are going to see some fatigue here for the most part. So under 165 would be my top look in this game. What are your thoughts on this game? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Make sure to leave a comment. I'd love to hear your angles as well. Also, if you enjoyed the breakdown, like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the notification button as well so you don't miss another breakdown from any of the other Wager Talk handicappers. Once again, head over to wt.buzz/RC for free and premium picks and packages. Like I said earlier, a lot of stuff going on the site today. It's $5 Tuesday. So you make sure you check out the WagerTalk.com page to see what is available. And also for all your personal betting needs, head over to themoneyballer.com. They have all the stats, trends, and insights you need to make informed betting decisions. You can use promo code RC50 to get 50% off your first billing cycle over at themoneyballer.com. That's my main source for handicapping. It's a big reason why I've had success in the NBA, NFL, MLB, and WNBA. So check it out. That's the end of the video, guys. Whether you fade or follow, it is on you to make that call. Good luck with all your actions. Till next time. Peace.